Hey guys, and welcome to my first Supercoach video for the 2020 season. I've got the goal picker, so I've been able to sort of play around with the side since about December. But to be honest, I haven't really messed around with it too much. Just been enjoying the cricket, test matches and stuff like that, and been pretty busy at work, so haven't really jumped into it too much. But with the season getting pretty close, and now that we're into 2020, I thought I'd decide to start cranking out the videos. And, so I'll start having more Supercoach content going forward now. Right now, so this was last year's season. Finished 2015th overall. It wasn't too bad. Hopefully we can do a bit better this year. And then if we look at my team, I sort of spent too much money and used all my trades, so I couldn't quite get in the best primos, and I had a few pods that were very up and down, so to speak. Anyway, we'll jump into the 2020 team picker and have a look at what I've got. So the rookies aren't set in stone by any means. I've still got to see how their preseason's going and check them in the JLT and see which rookies are doing what. But yeah, so down back, Rory Laird, Sicily and Houston. Houston's been training in the midfield, so if he can make a step in the midfield, then he'll be handy down back. So we'll keep an eye on him. Sicily, hopefully he goes back to his rebounding role and just gets back to his best. And Rory Laird, he's just a solid primo and has been good for the last few years, so he's in there. Lloyd, someone I will look at as well. And I'm just not too sure who else in the back line. Z Will. But anyway, again, rookies aren't really set in stone. Midfield, McRae, Fife, Cripps, Dunkley and Danger. McRae, he's been a Supercoach beast for the last couple of years, so he was straight in. Fife, started him last year. A lot of people said not to. They thought he was a bit injury prone. I think he only missed 2 or 3 games for the year. So he's starting again. Cripps, young, gun, unreal. If Carlton can win a few extra games this year, then he's a very big chance for a Brownlow. Josh Dunkley, superstar, very young, got a good career ahead of him. And if you watch Supercoach George's vids, you'll see that he did a player profile on Dunkley and can confirm that not only does he wear good suits, but his dad and sister have good calves. So that's interesting to know. But yeah, I think he's got a good season ahead of him. Danger, I tossed up between Danger and Kelly. I like Kelly in the Rolls Royce, and he has potential to score very high. The reason I went with Danger, people will probably call me biased. He's just having a really, really good preseason, unhindered. And you know how like the senior players, they can come back like a week or 2 after the new guys at preseason or whatever. He was there from the start with the new people, and he's just hitting it hard. So it's very hard for me not to pick Danger. So he's in. And cruising. Rao and Pickett I will pick as rookies. Rantel I probably will as well. He's smashing the time trials and stuff at Collingwood, and he's working really hard. The other guys I've got to have a look at. Grundy gone. That's it. Grundy gone. Set and forget. Conroy, he's going to be a loophole. Conroy mightn't be the player that I pick as the loophole. There's another guy I've seen on Twitter. I can't remember who he played for or what his name was, but he's got like 12 Sunday games this year, so perfect for the loophole. And then forward line, Whitfield, no-brainer. Dusty, no-brainer. Jack Stephen, I'm not sold on, but I will keep an eye on him. He seems to be training very well, though. Dev Smith, lock, absolutely. Nakai Cockatoo. Now, the reason I'm picking him is some of the other rookies, they're around his price, if not dearer anyway. He's already played a good amount of AFL games, and he's having an unbelievable preseason. He's been hindered with injuries the last couple of years. However, he seems to be looking pretty good. And the main reason is Chris Scott really rates him, and is like one of his favourites. He said in an interview once that he wished he had a teammate like Nakai Cockatoo when he was playing, and that every player loves having him as a teammate. So I just think if he's having an unreal preseason, I can't see why Chris Scott and Geelong wouldn't pick him. And the rest, again, keep an eye on him. The only reason I got Oscar there is because of his price tag. He's already had a year in the system, and he was in the best nearly every week for the VFL. It was hard for him to get a go last year, I guess, with how Geelong played and how unchanged they were most weeks. So if he's a chance of getting a game, for that price tag, he'd be mad not to. But again, the rookies aren't set. I've got to keep an eye on them and see where to go from there. But yeah, so that's it for this video. I'll have some more coming out over the next few days and the weeks leading up to footy season. But yeah, I'm very keen for footy to start and Supercoach. All right, we'll see you in the next one.
I knew that boy was a hoe.